This time, I couldn't find the right moment to convince him not to attack Earth. Oh, I think the touch did it. Touch did something.
We crack in that little heart.
Oh, yeah. I'm so damn bored being locked up. How long do I have to endure this? Eok visits me, delivering my meal for the day.
Wait.
Ah, Eok! Oh!
Hi there.
Eok!
Princess, here are your provisions.
It's still a little weird to me now that he doesn't speak in that funny way anymore. Eok, how much longer until we arrive? Are we there yet? I'm going mad staying here all locked up. Eok pauses for a moment, trying to think.
I believe we'll arrive in roughly 20 more days.
20? Ugh, it already feels like it's been ages. Eok looks apologetic.
I'm sorry, I can't do much. Captain is adamant you stay locked up this time. He says you have a knack for causing trouble.
He said that because he doesn't think he'll be able to control himself if we keep hanging out so much.
Knack for causing trouble in your heart, bitch! Him. What was that?
Must be one of her powers.
Oh, she's making me tingle!
He's not wrong, though. Eok, is there anyone else on this ship that belongs to the Resistance? If more people are on Eok's side, my chances of escaping grow larger. Alas, Eok shakes his head.
Just me on this ship.
What about Captain Caleb?
You are stupid.
How many brain cells are you missing?
A lot. We have mentioned before this character is a little...
Why would you even consider Caleb?
Seeing how you reacted earlier, there's no fucking way, dude. You're getting laughed at. Captain Caleb is probably the most loyal to Lord Veritas.
I recall Caleb at the Maka Festival, looking for Veritas. Right. I remember he said he always gave his Makoette to Lord Veritas, and that he wanted me to die. I've been trying to convince Captain Jæmis to give up on his attack and peacefully surrender. Eok looks flabbergasted.
You're negotiating with the captain?
I've done it before.
Babe, I can negotiate.
Is that a bad thing?
No. He's listening?
Not really. He tells me to shut up, but it's worth a shot. I'd much rather he not go to war with my planet at all. I don't want you to die either.
I'm not about to die just like that. This time will be different, Princess. Not only does the captain intend to use you in a deal, but we've brought along our strongest ship and more men.
So there will be an even bigger bloodbath? Eok's brows lower, confirming my suspicions.
I can't predict how it will really go down, but I will try to get you off the ship before the fighting starts.
That worries me.
Princess, do you have a way to contact the people who will keep you safe as soon as we land?
Oh, the phone that's dead?
Oh. Nah, knowing us, it'll be like 1%.
It was on 1% before,
True.
Even though the screen said like 86.
For real.
That's a good question. My phone is deader than a potato. It won't even boot up anymore, let alone make a phone call. I don't have a way to contact anyone right away. However, we'll be met with an envoy, and I'm sure they'll recognize me.
Well, I mean, she knows a superhero, and he'll be one of the first on the field, so...
Yeah? My face should have been plastered all across the news. The human that got kidnapped by aliens. That's gotta make for a juicy headline. Not to mention I still know many superheroes as a client.
Well, hold up. The human that got kidnapped by aliens, do they know you got kidnapped by aliens? 'Cause, like...
Probably. Well, if they don't know, then Bingo and Kane definitely told them.
True. They definitely said something about it. If Bingo's not fucking dead from having his little neck snapped.
Yeah. They'll recognize me and take me to safety.
Why is the music sexy?
As it should be. What do you mean?
Princess.
Jamis's voice vies for my attention.
That's why I gave the S a little flair.
What is it?
I smell blood. Shut up! Shut up!
Keep it to yourself.
We've discussed this. It is none of your goddamn concern. Pretend you don't.
His eyes travel down towards my legs. Hey,
up here! Don't you be looking down there!
Oh, for God's sake. As I've told you before, it's a female human thing.
You see, Jæmis.
Oh my God, you have to fucking break it down for this motherfucker. Pull out the whiteboard. God damn it. Women go through enough. It isn't just that we have to deal with this shit. It's that we now have to explain it for the clueless man. He's an alien, but still, doesn't change much.
Although I will say, if his species does not have, like, periods or anything, then suffice it to say, I mean, obviously fantasy, logic, blah, 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 but suffice it to say, they wouldn't be compatible breeding-wise with humans, which means you don't have to use protection. You'd probably be fine.
I was thinking about that. Yes, I'm once more on my period. This time I'm a little more prepared because Eok got me some pieces of cloth I could use. It still sucks being on my period out in space, though. I can't even clean myself properly.
Oh, the crust. Oh,
no!
God. Oh.
No!
Dude, wait. They had bathrooms, right? With, like, a sink?
Bathrooms? I don't know if they had a sink.
I don't remember. If they had a sink, I'd be using that fucking sink.
They had a hole in the ground you peed into.
Okay, well, maybe
I don't know if they had a sink. I must smell even worse than I usually do. Jæmis is like,
what is this odor? That's hints of iron and sulfur. The mystery bleeding of the Earthling race has got me puzzled. What a strange
I agree.
What a strange defect in your evolution line.
I agree.
Well, not to mention, like, our periods could be so much lighter if it wasn't for the fact of our bodies being like, it's okay, you don't need to survive.
Yeah.
Dude, why couldn't we just be egg-laying? I want to be a platypus, a mammal that lays eggs. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Oh my god. I was joking.
I started it up earlier, fuck it. It's time.
I was joking, and you know what? I agree with him. It is a defect. It shouldn't be normal.
I'm going fierce. Explain it. It's about time. He keeps acting all weird about it. Fuck it. You know what? You're about to be really uncomfortable.
They have no preconceived notions about it. So there's no shame or embarrassment tied to it.
True.
So I highly doubt he's going to be horrified in any way.
True. But you know what? He might respect us for explaining it.
Maybe. We're constantly bleeding our guts out.
Yeah.
Annoyed by his heightened sense of smell and not just letting me deal with my period in peace, I bite down hard on my lips.
It's like, fine, I'm gonna tell you how it works so you can shut the fuck up about it.
This is the second time he's brought it up.
Yeah.
And not let it go.
Yeah.
Okay, you asked for it. You think, like, oh, you're gonna be horrified.
He'll be fine.
And he's just,
Interesting.
Let's see.
Besides, he'll need to know this for when we start dating. Asked for what?
Now listen closely. I'm going to give you a biology lesson.
That won't be necessary.
Every month, no, I'm sorry, roughly every noon, the human female is fertile and can be impregnated.
Dude, him just blush. Be like, oh, telling me you're fertile right now?
Yeah.
Actually, no. The fertile part happens a little bit before and after.
It sucks very badly.
No, the bleeding happens because the fertile was not successful.
Yeah, and the body's mad.
The body's like, I worked so hard to prepare this for you.
Now I gotta throw the shit away.
That's fine. I'll get rid of it and I'll try again. I get it. It's not the right time.
You know
whatever.
What? It literally is, our body is the angry mother who is furious that her family didn't eat her dinner.
She set all the plates, and so she's just walking around the table, grabbing the plates one by one, scraping it into the trash and being like, no, it's fine. You weren't hungry. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You ate McDonald's, and that was so much better than my cooking.
Yeah.
Who cares that I spent hours cooking this? Not me.
That is a female body, and scraping is an accurate word to use.
100%.
Oh, he quickly shut up at the mention of being fertile. See, it's not about the bleeding. There's no shame tied to the bleeding because they don't experience that.
He already knows about the blood.
But he knows what fertile means. Jæmis narrows his eyes at me for being interrupted.
Princess, now is not the time to...
And when she is not impregnated, her body will dispose of the lining of her uterus, which manifests itself as blood exiting the vagina.
I love this.
It lasts for a few days.
The average is 4 to 5, yeah.
That's the reason I'm bleeding. We call this a period. Jæmis crosses his arms and huffs loudly in annoyance.
I didn't ask to be lectured. Fuck you got lectured anyway. I have no time to listen to your earthling nonsense. Come here and let me inject you.
I just told you I'm fertile. I don't want you to inject me.
Come here, let me inject you.
Also, yes, you fucking did ask to be lectured.
Real.
Because this is the second time you asked me about my blood, and I told you the first time to leave it alone.
What's up with the blood? You. Here's the deal with the blood. Him. I didn't want to know about the blood!
Especially because I told him it's a female human thing, don't worry about it. I gave him
I gave you the chance to give up.
Are you saying you want to?
That's gonna make him fucking stumble. He's gonna be like, stop. It's so satisfying being sassy to Jæmis.
Yeah, it is, because he's been a dick for so much of the story.
It's like, nah, I'm gonna be sassy.
He's still being a douchebag.
For real.
His jaw drops open and his arms fall by his side, limp.
Jæmis, are you trying to seduce me? Don't suggest something so preposterous.
He snarls at me. It seems I managed to rattle him.
As if I, a royal prince, would ever consider doing such an act outside of my own race.
Really?
It's not bestiality, Jæmis, chill.
Yeah, then stop focusing on my blood, thank you. I'm fine. Jæmis grumbles something I can't understand. He then hastily reaches out for my arm.
Look, your right arm is also bruised.
I look down at the inside of my right arm. There's a blue spot where I've been shot before. Now both arms are bruised. I'll be totally honest, I hadn't even noticed until now.
Word. No matter how careful I am with the injections, your skin is still bruising.
Because that's how skin works.
He's like,
Jæmis. It's not how gentle you are, it's just a thing human skin does.
It's like, dude, even with human shots, it happens, okay?
Yeah.
Chill, it's fine. Give me the prick.
Wait, is he actually worried about hurting me? I can't stop the amused grin from creeping up on my face.
Dude, just get a spot that has a vein. It doesn't have to be the arm.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have my doubts whether you'll be able to survive this treatment. Oh my
Bro.
God, you fucking weenie. It's fine. Prick me.
Don't be ridiculous. You're only giving me injections. This is normal. He acts as if my arms will fall off at a moment's notice.
This is not normal.
He says gruffly, almost insulted that I suggested otherwise.
Bruises, wounds, gashes. I've seen it all. It is my daily life.
His fingers flutter across the sore spot on my arm.
Never have I seen a species bleed voluntarily, or turn different colors just because they were pricked with a needle. Okay, sir, voluntarily? It's still involuntary!
Yeah. I guess it must be hard for you to reconcile the fact that other species don't just heal up their wounds within a day. Jæmis simply huffs, this time not responding. He looks a little unsure on how to proceed.
He's like, damn, you're kind of right, though.
Go on, I can still take it. I'm not going to break.
You better be right.
He says, brushing away hair from his eyes and sticks the needle in my arm. It's still not too late to end this on peaceful terms. Every single time I try and convince him to change his plans, except that one time where I couldn't find an opening.
You are a very stubborn creature. Go back to your chambers.
Fine, but I won't give up.
You won't give up. Get out of here.
Go on, get. Jæmis cleans away any blood from my arm and clears his desk of the equipment before a soldier takes me to my room.
Where's Iat?
You know, you could take me to my room one day.
For real. I'm fertile. Dude, I feel like I would get to the point where I'm just, like, constantly being all coy and shit. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. If I'm stuck with you, I'm gonna be annoying.
Weeks have since passed, and I'm I'm too flustered by the thought of Jæmis impregnating me.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was too far for you? Weeks have since passed, and when I'm called to meet up with Jæmis in his quarters again, I'm excited when I walk past a window. I squish my face up against the glass. Why does she keep doing that? Earth! I can see Earth! Mom, we're almost at Disney World!
Oh, look, I see it!
We're almost home!
You bitch.
Yeah.
It's your home. Today will be your last shot.
Jæmis mentions, already having everything prepared. The inside of my arms are purple and blue from all the injections I've received these past few weeks. At least the wound I've gotten from Caleb healed up, though it has turned into a scar.
Okay,
so
I'm not gonna lie, they probably should have switched to the thighs at some point, because, like, every 3 days for weeks, wouldn't your veins blow out at some point?
I don't know. Are we landing soon? I saw Earth from the window, I say excitedly, surprising Jæmis with my good mood.
Yes, we shall be arriving soon at our destination.
Jamis's fingers curl around my wrist and he twists my arm around to inspect my skin.
It's scarring,
he says, referring to the wound I received during the flogging.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it's a given for me. It should fade from red to white in a few years, and then you're barely able to tell.
A few years?!
The tip of his finger trails the scar. It's a very light touch. It doesn't hurt or feel bad. It feels good. It feels very good. Don't stop. Sorry.
It's the same.
I raise my eyebrows. Same?
A defensive wound.
Oh, he says, and then raises his own left arm, rolling up his sleeve to show me his scar. It takes me a second to realize why he's doing this. It's the same type of scar as mine, though he's got two, as if he were slashed with a claw. A defensive wound, he said. I raised my arm to protect him. Did Jæmis have to protect someone? Or himself? He must have blocked an attack when he was younger, or received a flogging, if his scarred back is any indication. His early life must have been very rough on him. Gee, you're just putting that together? We can still negotiate peacefully. To change your plan, to not attack Earth, we could help each other.
Still have that idea in your mind? You never give up, do you?
He asks as he rolls his sleeve back into position. I've been told I'm stubborn.
And you have the nerve to keep challenging me. It's a little hot.
I do. So well, then. Must be in my blood.
I'm surprised you still have any left after that horrible period of yours.
I can't help but laugh, causing Jæmis to still. Briefly, he looks confused, wondering if he said something funny.
Princess, I'm not a comedian. I don't understand why you're finding this funny. You sound way too chipper, despite your predicament.
Well, he doesn't realize I have plans to escape. I'm just happy to be home again. Wouldn't you be happy to return to your home again? Jæmis silently fills up the syringe with the medicine.
My home planet doesn't exist anymore,
he says, his fingers coiling around my arm. My eyes widen slightly. That's the first time he ever confirmed he has a home planet. Even the shot doesn't disturb me from my thoughts. He doesn't have a home planet anymore. What does that mean? It means
his planet got destroyed dead, like Billy says.
Are you the last of your kind? Jæmis removes the syringe from my arm, not saying a word. The entire room shakes and echoes with a loud metal sound. Alarms blare throughout the corridors.
Y'all getting shot at.
I've been caught off guard, nearly tripping over my feet. It's Jæmis who keeps me upright. The device on his desk lights up.
Captain!
Jæmis immediately walks towards his desk to respond.
Speak. What was that explosion? HX-108 has fired a missile at us! It's much stronger than our shield can take!
Earth is shooting at us?
Yeah.
But I'm on the ship too! Why are they trying to take us down straight away?
They don't know you there. Can we run more power to our shield?
Jæmis asks, trying to stay calm, but I can hear the sense of urgency in his voice.
We used up most of the shield's power with the impact just now. We can't take another direct hit. Putrid mother's nut.
There's a blast.
I gotta know, why does he keep saying putrid mother's nutsack?
I don't know. I guess that's probably just one of happens to be one of their most common curses, and it's just something that we never say, and so sounds very funny to us. I'm unable to tell what's going on. I'm floating in a silent debris, suffocating, freezing. I can see the stars, the earth. Everything is spinning. There's no oxygen, no air. I can't breathe. The room has been obliviated. Obliviated? Oh.
Nice thighs.
Jæmis hovers out in front of me, eyes open and still conscious. He's unable to move, much like I am. We are simply left to our own devices in space. The liquid of my eyes starts to evaporate, drying them out. Instantly, I shoot out a piece of thread towards what's left of the ship, hooking it around a metal bar. I fling out my other arm towards Jæmis and shoot one more thread. The thread spirals towards Jæmis, who sees it. Grab it! I'm starting to lose vision! He reaches for it, grabbing hold of it. I tug on it hard, reeling him towards myself. Once close enough, Jæmis wraps an arm around my waist, holding onto my entire body. He grasps the other end of my thread and yanks on it, propelling us back towards the ship. This time, it's welcome.
Yeah. I will say, being ever so slightly a science nerd, both of you would be instantly dead because you'd freeze immediately.
Yeah, but they're supers.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll be fine. It's fine. Whatever.
He's an alien, so we don't know what.
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Biology, but I'm losing consciousness. It's so hard to stay awake. It all goes dark. A flurry of footsteps echo around me in the darkness.
Why is she still unconscious?
I hear a very agitated Jæmis rage. Ooh. I find it hard to move or even open my eyes. My eyes and throat are so dry. I feel extremely bloated, too. I notice there's some kind of mask on my face, supplementing me with oxygen. Supplanting?
Supplanting.
Is that a word?
I think that's a word, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Earthling can't take outer space very well.
Genius observation made there.
HX-108 has stopped firing missiles at us.
That voice belongs to Caleb.
We're losing so much pressure. We need to enter orbit and land. Prepare for landing. Make sure the princess stays alive.
All this yelling is giving me a huge headache. It hurts. There's some more frantic running around with someone else tending to me. Then soon I'm lifted up in someone's arms.
Yes.
Oh, yuck. All right. An L for me, a big fat W for you.
It's got a crown on it and everything. We're going.
Is he taking me away? So hard to open my eyes, it's easier to doze off. The next thing I know, I can feel the vibrations of a machine. I hear explosions as well.
They is tagging. It's hard to navigate the missiles,
Eok says, concern rising in his voice. You're doing Caleb.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I feel my stomach churn as the machine we're in does a loop. Are we in one of those drones?
Brace yourself!
Ooh.
Ert.
See, this feels so weird now.
It's like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Eok carries me outside. The fresh air fills up my lungs. I feel rejuvenated enough to finally crack open my eyes. Ah, the sunlight nearly blinds me. I'm so sensitive to the light. Eok, are we? I say, straining my eyes to see.
We're on your planet. Princess, can you walk?
He looks weird with this backdrop. I can try. Eok gently lowers me onto the ground. I feel bloated still, but I have enough strength to keep upright. When my eyes have finally adjusted, I can see that the spaceship is hanging above the city in the sky. Drones are flying everywhere. They're attacking. Why is it... Okay, this music...
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. Superheroes are gathered around and launching a counterattack. So much for any negotiations. Where are we anyway? I think we landed in some park. Oh, I know this park. A sudden yell alerts us. A person.
You vile creature!
Eok gets knocked onto the ground, unable to react at all.
A superhero
is on top of him, delivering blows to his face.
He might not hear us if we talk to him, so yeah, pull him off.
Rage overcomes me and I immediately conjure up 2 threads from my fingers. They wrap around the superhero's wrist to prevent him from punching Eok anymore. I then yank on the thread to cause him to topple off Eok, who hurriedly gets up from the ground.
Thanks, Princess,
he says quickly, rushing to my side. Stop, I tell the superhero.
Why are you interfering? Why are you trying to protect this alien?
He's not the enemy.
Do you need to get your eyes checked, lady? He's one of those aliens that came from the ship.
Just don't touch him, I threaten, my jaw clenched tight.
Princess, I can use the drone to leave.
Horror washes over me when I notice someone flying in the sky, coming towards us in a rapid fashion. I can see quite clearly that it's Jæmis. Dude, you need to get out of here.
Dude, you need to go.
He found us. How did he? No. I snatch the tracker from my arm and throw it on the ground, stomping on it. I forgot. The both of them turn around to look behind them, just in time for Jæmis to land in front of me.
Ah! Another alien!
Dude! What'd I say? I told you needed to get out of here! Fuck! The superhero tries to charge an attack, his fist extended, mistake, but Jæmis backhands him into the nearest tree. I screech, surprised at his strength.
You shouldn't be
surprised.
At this point. You! What is the meaning of this?
Jæmis roars, directing his wrath towards Eok. Eok's brows droop in fear. He's trapped in a corner.
Oh no, my boy!
Leave him out of this, I say, stepping in front of Jæmis. Jæmis roughly grabs my wrist, hoisting it up in the air.
Conspiring?
He glares at Eok.
You convinced him to help you? You treacherous filth! I will dispose!
Okay! Yay! Oh my god! I'm blown aside, unable to tell what is up and what is down.
You fucker! Don't touch her!
Yay! Kane!
Woo! I forgot the voice I gave you, but whatever!
My eyes fly wide open. That voice! That profanity! Kane! He's here! He threw a lightning bolt at Jæmis, who is now staggering away.
Whoa! Oh, that's my man! That is my man! Oh my god! Holy fuck! I'm bingo. Oh, mama! Whoa!
Oh my god! He looks so fucking sick!
Oh, what?
Hair crackling in a bright yellow-green. It's rare I get to see him in his full superhero getup. How did you find me? I want to throw my arms around him, but we have more pressing matters to attend to.
Careful!
Kane conjures a ball of electricity in the palm of his hand, clearly targeting Eok this time. No! I cried, jumping in between them. Don't hurt him!
The fuck, Drac?
Kane awkwardly lowers his arm.
It's been too long.
Oh no! Unfortunately, now that he's distracted, Jæmis launches a counterattack straight away, punching Kane's stomach. He goes flying across the grass and I scream in shock.
Princess, watch out!
Eok warns me, clutching my arm and preventing me from checking on Kane.
Ah!
No! Cain releases multiple beams of lightning from his body. They're surging around him, crackling loudly, ready to strike. He shoots one bolt at Jæmis, who dodges it by flying upwards. Just in time for me to see Caleb flying towards us. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck.
We move. Oh no! Captain Caleb found us too! I don't think we can...
Eok is cut off when Caleb lands on the grass. He instantly phases in front of us, ready to fight alongside Jæmis.
That is not good.
Fuck. Cain, watch out! I know how powerful both these captains are. No way Cain can handle them on his own. Especially not Caleb, with how fucking unhinged he is when he's phased. Caleb flies towards Cain, but Cain keeps him at a distance with another bolt of lightning, which sizzles across the grass, leaving scorch marks.
We need some more heroes.
This is fucking hype as shit.
Captain Caleb, beware of the lightning! Mind your own business! This small fry is mine!
Caleb grins manically. He's lost control again. Jæmis appears in front of Cain, ready to punch, but Cain sends a flurry of lightning bolts from his body, making him roll out of the way.
Grab the princess!
Caleb's cold blue eyes land upon me, fuck, and I freeze up.
Oh god.
He's not in control. I don't know what he'll do to me. He won't be gentle. Caleb launches himself towards me, flying at high speed. But before he's able to reach me, Eok jumps in the way!
No.
Caught off guard, Eok uses the opportunity to kick him away from me, and Caleb stumbles across the grass.
What do you think you're doing?
Eok assumes his fighting position, but doesn't say a word. In the background, Cain continues to throw lightning bolts at Jæmis, who is forced to dance around the lightning to avoid getting hit. Oh my god.
Captain Caleb, grab the princess and retreat! Hey, you assholes! I'm your opponent!
Cain yells out loud before shooting a beam of lightning at Jæmis. I like that voice for him. Jæmis dodges it immediately, cursing under his breath. I'm so amazed that Cain is holding his ground. Lightning definitely seems to be their weak spot, and Jæmis remembers this from last time. One good hit and he's out.
Please focus on fucking up Caleb. Please.
Oh my god, seriously. Irritated that Eok interfered, Caleb turns his attention to him instead. He punches him in his stomach, causing him to fly backwards, skidding across the grass. Eok! I rush over towards him.
The princess is mine!
Oh god, no, oh fuck!
I said don't touch her! He got his ass.
Cain fires a strong lightning bolt towards Caleb, who's unable to dodge.
No! Don't get hit!
Too late. No! Jæmis flies in front of the bolt and takes the full brunt of it, preventing it from hitting Caleb. His armor burns to a crisp and he immediately collapses on the ground, completely fried.
Well,
no!
Captain Jæmis?
Jæmis cracks...
fuck him up.
Fuck. Jæmis cracks his eyes open. His skin is scorched with burns, much like the first time I met him. It seems he can't move around at all. Cain got a direct hit on him.
Good, now hurry up and get Caleb. Retreat. Protect Lena.
Caleb looks at us, phasing back to normal. He's confused. I'm confused.
But... Go! That is an order!
Caleb gulps and then launches himself into the sky, zooming away. Cain advances on Jæmis, who is barely holding on to consciousness. He readies a ball of lightning in his hand. Sitting there, unmoving, it's not Cain Jæmis looks at, it's me. There's this sorrowful expression on his face, and it's not due to the physical pain he's in.
You have no idea what you've done.
Go away with that.
Lord Verdus is going to destroy us all.
Cain steps in front of my view, raising his arm as he prepares to strike.
End of the line, you motherfucker.
No! He's about to kill him! I go as fast as my feet can take me, slipping across the grass. My heartbeat is going out of control. I shoot a thread that catches Cain's wrist, and I pull on it just fast enough for him to change trajectory and miss his lightning bolt attack. It hits the ground next to Jæmis instead. I rush to put myself in between the both of them, spreading out my arms. Don't kill him!
Drac? What are you doing?
He's not a threat anymore. Don't finish it. Please. Behind me, Jæmis has already lost consciousness from taking a direct hit from Cain's lightning. He's held on for a surprisingly long time. Oh my god, his face is so soft. My spread arms start to succumb to my emotions and I falter in front of Cain. Cain, I say with a hiccup, my arms landing on his chest. Cain, I repeat, tears welling up in my eyes. Cain's hair turns back to normal, and without hesitation, he pulls me into an embrace. I'm home.
Took you fucking long enough.
Cain grunts, his own tears spilling onto my cheek. Oh, my heart.
Oh.
My heart.
Well, now we definitely gotta make an Earth outfit.
Yeah. Yep, we need
that
a new
was
one for Earth.
was wonderful. I'm so happy to see Cain again.
Yeah.
Bingo is gonna cry hard.
Yeah.
It's okay because Bingo and Cain have been comforting each other in our absence.
That was crazy. I can't believe this is still only halfway through the entire story. This feels like such a climax.
I really hope that... Well, you gotta get... Jæmis has to have his chance to experience Earth.
I know.
Whatever. Well, this is gonna give a chance for... I mean, Veritas is probably not gonna bring Nornis with him when he comes to bring his army. But how cool would it be if he did, and then Nornis turned around and was like, "Fuck you!"
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck you, bro. You're an asshole. Actually, she's pretty cool, and her planet is beautiful, and I'm gonna be a gardener. Especially since his condition requires him to always be around water, and Earth is 70% water, which means he wouldn't be wanting for nothing.
Yeah, but wow, that was amazing, and that was so fucking hyped up. I honestly can't wait for the next chapter.
I wonder if Eok is still on Earth, because he was punching. Caleb was attacking Eok. So he's probably still with us, so it'll probably be Eok and Jæmis who are left. That's crazy.